Good morning, students. In the previous video, we have finished with the characteristics of the sound, that is loudness and amplitude, pitch and frequency, timbre or quality. So these are the characteristics of the sound, and we have finished with this. Frequency is equal to 1 upon T. Now just open your book, page number 109. This topic is reduced due to COVID-19, pitch and frequency in relation to working of musical instruments, wind, membrane and string. This topic is not there in the syllabus. Now students, page number 110, this activity is there, 7.4, to demonstrate the change of pitch by changing the length of the air column. Material required: a bucket and water tap. For this is the tap, running water is there and this bucket is there. So what happens? This is called the air column. Like this is lead, this is bucket. Since no water is there in it, so air is present inside the bucket, and that is called the length of the air column. This full length of the bucket is known as the length of the air column, because everywhere that air is present. But when it is starts filled up with water, now the length of the air column decreases, because this much area is filled with water and this much area is left. So where there is air present, that is known as length of the air column. Now frequency is inversely proportional to the length of the air column. Length of the air column means less the length of the air column, more will be the frequency. Means as the water level in the bucket rises, the length of the air column decreases and the pitch of the sound increases, because we know that pitch is directly proportional to the frequency. If the frequency will increase, the pitch of the sound will also increases. That is why when the level of the water in the bucket rises, the length of the air column decreases and frequency increases. And when the frequency increases, it means the pitch of the sound increases. Or in other words, you can say that the sound becomes shriller and shriller. And we come to know that the bucket is about to fill. Even you can perform this activity at your home. You just see that as the water level rises, the sound becomes shriller and shriller, and automatically you will come to know that the bucket is about to fill. So this is important, more important, that frequency is inversely proportional to the length of the air column. As the length of the air column decreases, frequency increases, and when the frequency increases, it means the sound becomes shriller and shriller. Then next, string type musical instruments. Instruments such as piano, violin and guitar have several strings of different thickness under different tensions of a string. Mainly depends on the tension, the pitch of the string and thickness of the string. So once again, there are two factors. One is tension, the pitch of the string, and the thickness of a string. Next is a musical note of high pitch is obtained by vibrating the thinner string under high tensions. And the pitch of sound produced by a string type musical instrument also depends on the point where the string is plucked. If the string is stretched between 2 points and is plucked closer to one fixed end, higher is the pitch of the sound produced. Clear? It is just like this. This is the string. And it is fixed between 2 points. Now it depends from where you plugged it or from where you stretch it. If you will stretch it from here, so there will be one frequency, means it will vibrate with one loop. Clear? And if you will stretch it somewhere from here, there will be two frequency, means there will be two loops. When this string will vibrate, you will find that it will vibrate with two loops. If you will stretch it from here, and if you will stretch it from this end or from this end, you will find that the number of frequency or the number of vibration increase. Means you will find 3 loop is there. So means more the loop means more is the frequency. More is the frequency means more is the pitch of the sound. Now next is to demonstrate the action of string type musical instruments. For this, material required is a metallic wire of length half meter, 2 spots. Just now we have done. This activity we have just done. Now the next is to demonstrate the role of length of air column in music. For this we just need 5 test tubes and some waters. These are the 5 test tubes, and the length of the air column. The length of the air column in each test tube is same. In other words, you can say that the length is same. Just see to it. It is filled up to this level. It is filled up to this level. It is filled up to this level, and it is filled up to this level. Now the air column in E, that is less as compared to other tube A, B, C and D. The maximum air column, length of the air column is in the tube A because no water is there. So the total surface is air column is there, means air is there. So what we have to do, blow air in the empty tube by placing your lip on the brim of the test tube. A flat sound of low pitch is heard. Repeat the point 2 with other tubes. As the length of the air column above the water level decreases, different type of sound will be heard. It is noticed that the sound produced become shriller and shriller. Clear? It means in this case the sound will be more shriller because frequency is inversely proportional to the length of the air column. So the length of the air column decreases, so the frequency increases and the sound will become shriller and shriller. Now the next is membrane musical instrument. Membrane of the instrument is made to vibrate by tapping or striking by stick to it. The pitch of the sound depends on the size and tension of membrane. Important point, you can note on it. Pitch of the sound, that is, depends upon the size and tension of membrane. Tighter and smaller, just note on it. Once again, student, the pitch of sound depends on the size and tension of membrane. Tighter and smaller is the membrane, higher is the pitch of the sound. To increase shrillness of sound, the musical instrument of smaller size membrane is taken. The string of the instrument are stretched and tightened. Just see, this is a tabla and this is a drum. These are the examples of membrane musical instrument. Now, another activity is given to demonstrate that pitch is a characteristic of sound. For this, we just required pencil box, rubber bands of different length and thickness, pencil and sharpener. What we will do, put rubber bands arranged from thinnest to thickest on the pencil box. Like this, you just arrange it like this only. Clear? Then place the sharpened pencil forming a bridge like this. This will stretch the rubber band. Just place it like this so that it stretch all the rubber band. Then pluck each rubber band and of different thickness and observe the sound produced. So move the sharpened pencil to the center, pluck each rubber band and observe the sound produced. Now you will find each rubber band produces different sounds. The first arrangement will produce low pitched sound. In the second case, sound will highly pitched. Thus, long length produce low, long and heavy sounds. Short length produce high, short and shrill sound. Now, the next activity is to demonstrate the loudness is a characteristic of sound. For this, we just required drums of big, medium and small size, drum beating sticks of big and small size. So, first of all, beat the big drum with different sticks one by one and note the loudness of the sound produced by the sticks in each case. And second time, beat the medium drum with the different sticks one by one and note the loudness of the drum in each case. Then in third case, beat the small drum with different sticks one by one and note the loudness of the drum in each case. Now you will find that sound produced by a big drum is loudest when beaten by a big drum stick. Now another activity is there to demonstrate the term amplitude, pitch and frequency of sound. For this we just required a material, a foot ruler, table and brick. Hold one end of the foot ruler, keeping flat on the table top, just like this. This is the table top, this is your foot ruler and this is the brick. Now hit the extended end of the ruler. Note the vibration. Repeat the above action many times by pulling out the ruler and changing its free length. Sometimes you can keep it here, sometimes you can keep here, like you can change the length. You will observe that the time period of vibration and amplitude of vibration change in every case. Result: longer the length of the ruler extending past the tabletop, lower is the frequency and pitch. So this is monotone. This topic is not there in the syllabus. This topic is not there in the syllabus. Monotone topic is not there. Only we will continue with this topic, that is timbre. This is the last timbre or quality. Timbre or quality of a sound. It depends on the waveform. It depends on the waveform. So far we have done two characteristics. One is loudness, another is pitch, and this is the last one, characteristics of the sound, that is timbre or quality. And it depends on the waveform. So what is timbre or quality? It is the characteristics which differentiate two sounds of the same pitch and same loudness. It is also called quality or waveform. Means it is that quality of the or characteristics of the sound by which we can differentiate two sounds of the same pitch and same loudness played by the same instrument. So that's all. Next video we will continue with this topic.